we are not our thoughts. We are not our feelings. We are the awareness of our thoughts, and we are the awareness of our feelings. Most agents are chasing after a deal, as if that deal is going to fix them. Could I be okay right here, right now, if nothing changes?
Welcome to Signature Buzz, your fast-paced weekly real estate sales meeting.
This is session 2 of 4 on practicing mindfulness. So let's jump right in. All right, this week we're going to focus on letting go of what we cannot control. What is happening, and what is. And it's the difference between resistance and acceptance. But first, I want to recap week 1. The main theme of week 1 was, I am okay, and I will be okay. I am okay, and I will be okay. That is the starting point for each and every one of you. I am okay, and I will be okay. This is what I mean by getting your head on straight. And if you don't feel like you're okay, you have got to be brutally honest with yourself. If you don't feel like you're okay, then you've got to focus on why. Why am I not feeling okay? What's bothering me? Again, this program is about your inner game and your self-governance. The key question, am I okay? You don't govern the external world. You govern you govern your personal constitution. That's what we're developing in this program. The internal compass of values, standards, and truth, personal truths. And the practices we have to get into, is reading our personal constitution every day and living by our personal constitution every day. So first we've got to have one, right? And that's going to look different for each and every one of you. And the key mantras again from week 1 is we talked about, I am okay, I will be okay. I love life. I am perfection. I'm an expression of infinite possibilities, and I am one with life. And again, I encourage all of you to read anything by Michael Singer and Anthony DeMello. Michael Singer was primarily talking about acceptance, surrender, and letting go. And Anthony DeMello talks about attachment. So the assignment from last week was to ask yourself, am I okay? But it's important to understand that when you're starting to feel like you're not okay or that things aren't going right, or I'm not where I'm supposed to be, then you need to label yourself. You know, am I feeling this? Am I feeling that? Am I thinking this? Am I thinking that? Like being truly honest with you about what you're feeling, what you're thinking, and that kind of stuff. And sometimes journaling can help with that. If you're not okay, label what you're not okay about. Just label it. Remember, tactical empathy works on you as good as it works on other people. Yeah. Everything you learn about tactical empathy, you can apply to yourself. So when you have a problem and you're obsessing about it, what do? You have a problem that's out of your control. What should you do? You should let it go. Like if it's out of your control, let it go. All of you have been programmed to be a problem solver. That's not your job. Your job is not to solve problems, because most of the problems, you don't have the authority to make the decision that would solve them anyway. So again, if it's outside your circle of control, let it go. One of the things I do when I start to feel like things are out of control for me is I remind myself of all the times where I thought something was out of control and then it turned out okay. Like we can all point to something in our life when we thought it was so bad and we get through it and you're okay. All of you have overwhelming evidence that you're going to be okay. And I know this because you've all dealt with 100% of the issues that have been thrown at you, because you've spent your entire life, most of you, underwater, and yet you're still what? You're still here. And when I say underwater, I mean relative to where you think you should be. So raise your hand right now if you're feeling like business is slow, if you're feeling like you don't have enough production, if you're worried about your productivity. Go ahead and raise your hand. It's going to be 99% of the people on this call. There's no way you can have a group with this many hardworking people and everyone wanting more if it was personal. It has nothing to do with you personally. None of this is personal. First of all, we are not our thoughts. We are not our feelings. We are the awareness of our thoughts, and we are the awareness of our feelings. However, our awareness doesn't care how much money we have in the bank. Having more money in the bank doesn't make you more aware. Doesn't do anything for your awareness. It doesn't do anything for your essence or your identity. Secondly, thoughts are just thoughts, and feelings are just feelings. They come and they go. They're not a reflection of true reality. They're not a reflection, or they're not a reflection of true reality. They are a reflection of reality through the lens of your past. When we're really thinking about what's happening now, we're actually thinking about what's happening now through what's happened in our past. The other thing to remember is everything is temporary. Whatever thoughts you have today, are going to be gone, and whatever feelings you have today, they're going to be gone. Now they may come back, yeah, but it'll come back and then it'll leave. What is. Now remember, nothing is personal. Everything is temporary. So we have these questions. What's really going on inside? Where are you pretending where you're really not okay? And what kind of tired are you feeling? How many of you are feeling tired? Is it tired because you're just not getting enough sleep? Or is it tired because you're running out of fuel? Are you coming up on burnout? If I'm feeling tired, what's really going on here? Are you chasing after something that's never going to arrive? Most agents are chasing after a deal, as if that deal is going to fix them. That's never going to happen. No one deal is going to change your life. No one deal is going to change anything. It may give you relief in the moment, but that relief is what? It's temporary. And I love this next question. Could I be okay right here, right now, if nothing changes? This is my life right here, right now. Can I be okay? Can I want what I have? That's the path to happiness. That's the path to inner peace, and that's the path to freedom. When you want what you have, that doesn't mean in any way, shape, or form that I'm not working towards doing what? Getting better. Just because I want what I have doesn't mean I'm not trying to get better every day. It just means I'm not stressed out. I'm not suffering. I'm not worrying. And I'm not doing any of those things because why? Because I'm okay, and I will be okay. And that's the reality for all of you. Reality is I am okay. Reality is I will be okay. The story you're telling yourself, that story that you're not okay or whatever's worrying you, that's you doing it too, because you're okay. You're just telling yourself a story that you're not. That you're just telling your story you're not at the success level you need to be, or you're just telling yourself that story. So how do you stop thinking that way? You don't. You just let it go. You can't stop it. You're going to have those thoughts. You don't control what thoughts you have. What you need to remember is this. The only thing that gives you thought power is the meaning you place on those thoughts. So what happens is you have a thought, I'm not okay, or whatever it is, right? Then you start to give that thought meaning. I'm not okay because of this. I should be further in life. I should be this, or I should have a closing, or I should have got that listing. I'm not okay because of that. Now you start spinning those thoughts again and again and again versus I'm not okay. Okay, what if I am okay? Let it go. The idea that I'm not okay or I'm okay, that's a story. You get to pick the story you want to tell. You're in control of that.